everybody, welcome back to my channel for Techisode number 4. Today, we'll be taking a look at iOS 9, Public Beta 1, which was just released the other day. As you can see here, iOS 9. And the new app switcher is something that's pretty cool. It has more of a card style compared to just a grid scrolling left and right. Now it's card style, which is definitely nice. It looks more appealing. Yeah. Notification center, same as always, you've got your notifications in your Today view. Control center up from the bottom. You've got all the same controls, nothing has changed here. Let's see. You're going to notice that Passbook no longer exists, and this is now Wallet. So, changing the name, copying Google Wallet in my opinion, but you can say whatever you want to say about that. That's Wallet. You're also going to get News, which I haven't set up on my cracked iPhone yet, but you do have News. That is Apple's tailored news service, similar to something like Flipboard. You're also going to get, and you should already have as long as you're running iOS 8.4, Apple Music. So that is Apple's brand new streaming service. You should be getting your first 3 months for free. Alright, so another thing you'll notice here is your little search spotlight icon is back on the little slider there. You can still pull down, and that will give you the new proactive assistant, or you can now slide back to the left again, just like back in iOS 6 and 5, I believe, and actually previous than that. So also, one thing you're going to notice with the keyboard is it actually shows the difference between lowercase and uppercase letters, which is something has been on Android for a long time, and it's finally here on iOS. So that is great news if you actually cared about that, but anyone that looks at aesthetics and everything, that you're going to notice it. And like I said, this is a proactive assistant. This is similar to Cortana or Google Now for iOS. So there's that for you. Siri also got an update, and she looks a little bit nicer. Let's go ahead and ask her a quick question here. Hey Siri, what's the weather like?
Here's the weather between today and July 20th, 2015.
Alright, so that is the new look for Siri. It's very similar, but definitely refined. And basically that is iOS 9 improvements on the iPhone. Moving over to the iPad here, much bigger device. This is the Air 2, so it did receive the most upgrades in iOS 9 compared to all the other iPads. So again, here's a quick look at that news app. I do have it set up on my iPad here. And it's just, you select your interests and everything, similar to how the new Apple Music works. You choose genres and things that you like. This one, you choose magazines and topics that you like, and it'll create a little reading list for you. Again, you have the pull down, which on the iPad, for some reason, does not give you proactive assistant. Or maybe it does, and I'm just messing with you. It just isn't showing the proactive assistant things there. Again, this is just the first beta released to the public. One thing I did notice that I hadn't seen before is the folders got larger. So if I open a folder here, you can have more apps in a folder than what you could before. And I haven't reformatted these, so I still have some apps on second pages that don't need to be anymore. So that's nice, especially for the iPads, because I do tend to organize by using a lot of folders, and it helps to see what's actually in them, especially when you have a large screen like this. Alright, so pretty much the big feature that everyone was waiting for, and I think everyone's going to love, is multitasking. And on an iPad, multitasking is so important because it's a tablet. And really, before, we haven't had that. So here is a look. We're in Safari right now. And you can do this on any iPad. You can slide over from the right and select another app that you'd like to run just in the side here. And this is quick access, or slide over, as Apple calls it. So you can, quickly go through that app. Basically, it's an expanded iPhone app. Now on the Air 2, you can slide over again and do split screen, or, a couple different sizes in between. It's actually not playing very nice, but basically you can run split screen and run both at the same time. This is a big step for iPad. It's something that has needed to be done and just hasn't, and it's finally here. If you join the public beta, you'll get it now. If not, iOS 9 does release in the fall. Should release around the time of the next iPhones. So that's a look at the multitasking on the iPad. Pretty much everything else is the same here. You are looking at the new wallpaper, the only new wallpaper available with iOS 9 at the moment. And yeah. So thank you guys for taking a look at iOS 9 Beta 1 public with me. And I hope to do more videos on this stuff in the future and to keep this successful Techisode series going. So leave a like below, comment, subscribe for sure so you can see future Techisodes and my other videos. I do vlog and, some funnier content on this channel. Definitely support me. And down below will be links to my Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, all that stuff. Alright, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.